Okay, now we will discuss how to call store procedure in another store procedure. Okay, so for this, I will take two store procedures. Okay, procedure one, procedure two, and here in procedure one, I will write logic to get the sum of salary, maximum salary, minimum salary, average salary count of the employees from the employee table based upon the parameter department number. Okay. And in procedure 2, I will pass all these parameters and I will get all these values along with department name and location. I mean, see the difference. See. Okay. So procedure 1, return these values. Okay. Sum of salary, maximum, minimum, average, count. And procedure 2 will return along with above values, department name and location. Okay, so simply we can write select query, but my intention is how to call the procedure in another procedure. Okay, that's why. Okay, please don't tell. So by getting this kind of output, I can able to write the select query. Okay, so please observe the syntax and approach how I am calling that procedure in a procedure. Okay, and in this I can use store temporary tables to store the procedure 1 result. Okay, but see, we can do any kind of manipulations, any kind of logic we can write, but at the last we should return values only by using output parameter. We cannot use return statement. Okay, we can return the values by using out parameter. Remember that point. Okay, so first we will write one store procedure. Create procedure or replace procedure underscore get underscore values, and here parameter integer, and observe the requirement. Procedure 1 should return these values, sum of salary, maximum value. Okay, so how can I return the values means by declaring that related parameters here by using output parameter. Okay, so sum sal and maximum, minimum, average, count. So here select. So how to calculate these values? We are all know that by using group by operation. And here sum of sal comma, max of cell, minimum of cell, average of cell, and count of star. Okay. And here I need to pass that parameter department number equal to p underscore department number. Okay. So here into take this variable names, parameter name, not variables. Take the parameter names. Okay. Procedure created. All department number 10. Procedure get value does not exist. Oh, sorry. Not passing null. Null. How many times? 5. 5 output parameters. So pass null values for 5 times. See. So I can able to get the data. Okay. So these values I want to use in another store procedure. So I'm going to write one more store procedure. So create or replace procedure name get underscore em get underscore emp dupt values, and here parameters same parameters along with department name also I want. So dname varchar p underscore output p underscore location varchar. Okay. Language pl pgSQL as begin. Now take this call statement, put it here. So here department number 10 is replaced by parameter. Okay. And so I want to use temporary tables. Okay. So as without using temporary tables also, you can write the code. First, we will see that. So I am declaring variables. So whatever these output parameters, just take this. Except this. I'm taking variables. Or else we can do like okay. After this, I am able to get so, but I am not able to get dname and location. Okay, so select from DEPT where uh, department number equal to P underscore department number. So here dname comma location into I'm taking the department name and location and pass it to the parameters. See, now I can able to get that names also. So this is one kind of approach. Okay. So for this approach, this variable declaration is also not required. Same thing. Okay. See, first I have written one store procedure and pass it department number values and get these values. And here in another store procedure, I simply take that store procedure name, procedure get values and pass it the parameter names, output parameters names and input parameter also based on the order. Okay. And at this point, I can able to display the all the output parameters values except department number, department name and location. And next line, line number 17, at this point, I am able to display the remaining details like department name and location also. Okay. So this is about calling stored procedure in another stored procedure. And sometimes uh, requirement like store the procedure result in temporary table. Okay. So in that case, what to do? So first it is better to copy. Okay. So here temporary table temp. So here we have three types of options: on commit drop, on commit delete rows, on commit preserve rows. Okay. So if you use on commit drop means it will drop the table at the transaction end. On commit preserve rows means it will not drop the table. It will keeps data after transaction also. On commit delete rows means delete as it name itself. It will delete the rows and structure is remained. A minute. Temp is keyword. So temp one. For this, I think these are required. Declares and here here these are the column names. Here just I have created the temporary table with specified column names. Okay. And here I am passing, and before that I have declared variables for respective parameters. Okay. Whatever the parameters I am passing this procedure get values for that parameters to store that output variable values, output parameters values. I want to use variables. Okay. Next, here I am writing insert temporary table better to store department number integer. So department number values Please wait a minute. Here, one natural inner join department where T here D and I think this is not required, where condition is not required. So column names, dot department number, check. So department name, see, some columns are mismatched, I think. Department. Okay, so here P underscore department number. Sorry, see this department number is not available. So if I declare in out, then it will work as input output parameter. So it is expecting, it is considering another procedure. Now we are getting, see, department number is 10, salary, sum of salary, maximum salary, minimum salary, average salary, count, department name, location, all are correct. Okay. You can check with these values also. Same values I am getting from this procedure. Okay. So that means we can see this. We can call this store procedure. After that, here I have created temporary table, and after creating the temporary table with respective columns, and I am writing inserting query for inserting the data into the temporary table. After that, I need to display the department name and location, so that I have written the natural join, because this temporary table is having department number and department table is having also same department number with spelling is both are same. Okay, that's why I didn't use join condition on condition. Okay, so same column name is there. So from these two tables, I can able to get the department name and location, and some of the salaries, maximum salary, all these remaining details. Okay. So my intention is, please observe this, how to capture the procedure result in temporary table. Okay. These 3 lines, how to capture the result in temporary table. Okay. So this is about calling stored procedure in another stored procedure. Okay.